You can catch Daily Blast live right here on ABC 10 every weekday at 11 a.m. discussing the latest hot topics and trends. And today we are chatting with Al Jackson and Brandon London about Alex Trebek, Jeopardy's favorite host. He gave fans a health update since he actually revealed that he was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer last month. And yesterday he said that he was feeling better. But you guys, what are your thoughts about his return? What do you think about this?
I have to see Alex back. I mean, just think, this show came on back in 1984, and Melissa, I'm dating my age. That's back when I was born. I'm talking over 7,000 episodes.
By the way, I hate you for that.
I know, like, you're a baby. You're a baby. Oh, my goodness. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
It's the cheekbones, but over 7,000 episodes. But I think he has the willpower. I think the fans are willing him through this. Aww. He has the support from the proper doctors and all. And I just feel as though when you have the willpower to overcome something, I think that his story and his legacy is still going to be told. So good luck, Alex.
Right, and Melissa, I think I can speak for all three of us when I say that we love what we do.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I think the best way to recover is to be around the people that you love, that you work with, and doing something you're passionate about. Sitting around thinking about being sick, being in hospitals. I know he's got to go.
Yeah.
But that other time, as long as his doctors deem it safe and like a hygienic situation for him at work, I say go for it, Mr. Trebek. You've gone this far, and plus it's exciting times with this contestant. Have you seen anything like this, Melissa?
Oh my goodness, no, I've heard all the buzz. So like what, Ken Jennings, who everyone called the human computer, he earned 2.5 mil. Now there's another gentleman that's kind of giving him a run for his money, right?
He is. This new strategy that he's employing, he's gambling huge amounts of money, usually when people, because if you think about kind of the person that would go on Jeopardy, they're probably super smart, super conservative, very, judicious with how they spend their money and how they gamble. This guy is gambling like a wild man in Vegas in the early 90s. This guy's going at it. He's winning, and he's kind of figured out Jeopardy and looking at it less as a quiz show and more of a game about like an algorithm and figuring out how to beat the game, not just memorize the answers to the questions. And maybe he's revolutionized how people approach this game.
Yeah,
oh my
Melissa,
goodness.
I usually ask Al to help me with my pick'ems. You are fired, sir.
Yes, we have a new guy in town.
Can I get in touch with this guy, please?
Seriously. Okay, do you guys think, though, that he might set the new record?
He's on pace. I mean, unless something really strange happens, obviously the more people start to talk about it like we are right now, the pressure, his name's going to be out there more and more. He's already on everybody's lips. And I think as it gets close, I mean, let's see, will he then become conservative and be like, I want to get this record? Ooh. Or will he play like almost like dance with who you brought to the dance? Will he play like this the whole time? And he might shatter that record, honestly.
And the fact that we're talking about him, I think that helps Alex as well, because then that makes you really want to come back, because look at how all eyes are on this show.
Come on,
What's
Alex.
this guy going to do? So, Alex, you're coming back to, it's already a great show, but you're coming back to more eyes, more people, and maybe even a younger audience or an audience he hasn't even tapped into yet.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good time to watch, right? It's very exciting moments right now on Jeopardy. Yeah. I want to bring up another topic to you guys because I find this very interesting. I'll give you a little quick glimpse into my history. Former lifeguard, grew up around pools my whole life, so water safety, this is a big thing to me. And I heard, though, that there's this lawsuit, right? So there's a mother and father of a New Jersey man. He died of a rare brain-eating amoeba, and this was after visiting a Texas water park. And they're filing a wrongful death lawsuit against this water park here. But I don't know what your thoughts are, because they said when they did the water tests at this park, they did not find the brain-eating amoeba there. However, the water park's water came back saying that there was presence of feces, it had low chlorine, wasn't really well maintained at all. So what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, Brandon, we've talked, but yeah, I know. I mean, look, Melissa, from your background, sounds like you're a water baby. That's a beautiful thing. Yep. But honestly, like, I'm not a fan of water parks. It's a public bath.
Yep.
That's what it is. It's a bath with strangers, and I have no interest in getting in there, especially because you don't know. You want to hope it's chlorinated, but apparently not. And if there's one, there might be multiple. Now, are most of them clean? I'm sure. But I don't want to gamble like that.
Absolutely. I always thought water parks were, it was Vegas for people who didn't want to go to Vegas pool parties, So I never want to get into the water. And I don't like getting to the ocean, but if I'm at a pool and there's a lot of people around, you see that one person just standing by the edge, just standing there, that person's up to no good.
Yeah, exactly.
I think these people,
we've all swam through warmth.
Yeah.
You know, and we know what that is. And look, I just want to say, if you've ever seen anybody get out of the pool to go to the bathroom, that'll be the first time.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no, I have to say you're right. I am a water baby. But even myself, though, I have reservations about water parks. And the number one rule I've always been taught, especially maintaining pools and caring for them, like I said my whole life, is if the water's murky, you don't get in. You don't, because you just don't know. And it's so hard to regulate a pool, especially when there are so many different bodies, because that changes the pH of that pool and the equation of how much you need to apply of some type of disinfectant, whether it be chlorine or bromine or whatever your source is, salt water. That changes it. And sometimes the water parks are not good at regulating the amount of people that go through on a daily basis. So it is hard to keep parks at a certain level of safety, in my opinion. So, I mean, that's why I always had my own pool. Just do it that way.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's just get our own pools, Melissa. I like the way you think.
Is that an invite? Is that an invite, Melissa?
Come on over, you guys. Come swimming.
All right, there it is.
All right, you guys, I so appreciate always chatting with you. It's absolutely fantastic. And I just want to remind everybody, too, that they can catch you as well. And more of the topics you'll be talking about a little bit later today right here on ABC 10 Daily Blast Live. Brandon Lennon, Al Jackson, you guys, thank you so much.
Thank you, Melissa.
Bye, Melissa.
Okay, take care.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.